What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing our May 2021 annual financial goal tracking update for our money goal marathon. I post videos in this series once a month to show you the progress we're making on our annual financial goals. We set several goals at the end of 2020 to accomplish in 2021, and I titled this series our money goal marathon because really when it comes to money, it's a long-term game, it's a long-term strategy. It is not something that happens overnight. It is not a sprint, and if you try to make it a sprint and fix all your financial problems overnight, you're just gonna find yourself being frustrated and stressed out. So we try to make progress every single month towards each of our financial goals or some of our financial goals, and I created a spreadsheet to track everything that I show you guys every single month. If you're interested in using the spreadsheet that I use, it is available for purchase in my Etsy shop, and it's an instant download to Google Sheets, and the link to my Etsy shop will be in the description for this video. All right, so this is our annual financial goal tracking spreadsheet. You can see that each month I enter in all of our numbers for our income, our contributions to our retirement and savings goals, and our debt payments. And then our expenses auto-calculate, and some of these other things calculate down here based on all the other numbers I've entered. And you can see here what our goals are for the year in each category and the percent of the goal completed. So we are in the month of May, so let's take a look at what we did this month. For our income, our total gross pay, which means pay before taxes or insurance or anything else comes out of it, was $18,642. That means our year-to-date pay is now over $100,000. It's at $108,349. We set a goal of bringing in $250,000 this month between me and my husband. There's two of us in the household that bring in money, and that gets us to 43% of the goal completed. So by June, which is mid-year, we should be at least 50% of that goal completed. Next, we've got our retirement and savings category, and so there's several retirement and savings goals that we're working towards this year. Some of them we've already completed, and the rest we are still working on. So first of all, my husband's 401k. We contributed $1,500 to his 401k. That automatically comes out of his paycheck. Every single paycheck, $750 comes out, and I love it because we don't have to do anything. It's super easy, it's so automated, and that money never hits our bank account. So I don't need any self-control to not overspend and use that money or anything like that. It just comes out and never hits our bank account. So it's really, really nice that we can contribute towards his 401k and save for retirement through a pre-tax deduction from his paycheck. Next, we've got my Roth IRA. The contribution limit is $6,000, and we already hit that. We hit it last month. We are at 100% contributed, and so there's nothing that needs to be done on that goal for the rest of the year. And also for our HSA, we also maxed out what we're allowed to contribute this year because we did not have a qualifying health plan the entire year. An HSA account is for as a health savings account, and you can put money in it pre-tax and use it for medical expenses, but there's certain requirements for what type of health plan you need to have, and so because we only had the right health plan for a certain percentage of the year, we weren't able to put the full $7,200 into it this year, and so that's maxed out at 100%. We already put $6,200, which is what we were allowed to put in, and I talked more about that last month, about what specifically we're allowed to put in and why, and what our accountant said. So if you want to go back and watch last month, I talk more about it there. Next, we've got my daughter's 529 plan, and this month we put $250 towards her 529 college savings account, and so that gets us to 48% of our goal for the year. We're at $1,200 out of a $2,500 goal. So that one is on track as well. And then we're working to increase our emergency funds. So we didn't contribute anything to our emergency fund this month. Year to date, we've contributed $2,000 out of $6,000 that we're looking to contribute. So that's 33% of the way there. So we're behind on that goal a little bit. But overall, if you look at the total of all our retirement savings goals, we're 57% of the way to our goal because some of them are already 100% completed. So it balances it out. So year to date, we've contributed $22,900 towards retirement and savings, and our goal is to contribute $40,200. So we are well on our way there to get that goal accomplished. If you're new here or you haven't been following me that long, this is the most we have ever contributed towards retirement in our entire lives, and my husband and I turned 34 this year. So if this looks like a lot, it looks like we're making a lot of money and we are contributing a lot to retirement, and you are younger than us, then be patient. It takes a while to get to this place. All right, next to our debt payoff. So this month we paid my husband's graduate school loan minimum payment of $1,011, and that got us to 41% of the goal completed for the year. And my minimum payment as well got us to 42% completed. These are just, as long as we pay the minimum payments in these two categories, we'll get to 100% completed. Now, my husband and I just refinanced our student loans, so the total for minimums is going to change, so I'm going to need to adjust these goals a little bit, but I'm going to wait till the refinance is totally done processing until I make those adjustments. So yeah, we just got to wait a little bit, and then I will update these. And then for extra payments, we made $575 in extra payments towards student loans. So we're at $7,575 in extra payments, and our goal is $20,735 in extra payments. So we are 37% of the way to our goal for extra payments, and total in this debt category, we're 42% of the way there. So really, if we're around, let's see, what is 5 divided by 12, because we are 5 months into the year. So yeah, 42% of the way there on any of these goals, and we are right on track. Okay, and then finally, to look at our expenses. Our expenses were not great this month. It's actually one of the highest months of expenses. Part of it is because we paid our taxes this month, and then another part of it is because we put money into sinking funds. So even though our expenses were high, we didn't actually spend a lot more this month. It's just put into sinking funds. So we put 29% of our money this month towards savings and debt, and 71% towards expenses. And last month we had done like opposite. It had been 60% towards savings and debt and 40% towards expenses. So we were like doing really well last month, and then this month it flipped and didn't look so good. But for year to date, we are still ahead of our goal, which is 40% or more towards savings and debt. And right now we're at 45% of our total income towards savings and debt, and 55% has gone to expenses. And our goal is to keep that at 60% or less. So we're still on track. So even though this month was not great in terms of like percentages, overall we're still ahead. And that's why I like doing the spreadsheet, because you might feel like, oh, we didn't do well this month, but really you're actually on track, because you have to average things over the months, and just because you paid taxes in a month or something else happened doesn't mean your spending was out of control and that you aren't really on track overall. So that is it for this month's update for our Money Goal Marathon, tracking all of our financial goals for 2021. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you liked the video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. And again, if you want to check out my spreadsheet, you can find the link to my Etsy shop in the description for this video. And I will see you guys soon in my next video. Bye.